Hello, magical butterflies. This is Tina from Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. I hope you are having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, please make sure to hit the bell notification so you can be notified when I post a new video. If you are interested in booking a guidance reading or a guidance session with me, they can be booked in my Etsy shop. The link to my Etsy shop, along with my list of services, is listed below. If you are interested in purchasing one of the decks I created, or the Twin Flame music deck I co-created with my soul sister, you can purchase them in my Etsy shop if you live in the United States. If you are outside of the United States, you can purchase them with a special ordering link for you below. I have my Linktree link listed below. Clicking on that link, you will get all of my links. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at Butterfly Intuition. Connect with me on Facebook. Subscribe to my blog or just read my blog. If you want to join my Patreon community, that is a subscription, monthly subscription. There's 3 different tier levels. And if you like my channel and would like to support my channel, my work, with an energy exchange, butterfly gratitude donation, the links to donate are in that link also. This reading is going to be a full moon in Aquarius love reading. This is going to be general, so this can apply to all types of love connections, all different types of scenarios, whether you resonate with a label or you do not. This reading can apply to your situation. My readings are intended to be timeless, so this can apply if you're watching this after the full moon in Aquarius. That's happening on August 22nd. Please use your own discernment when watching this video. Please only take the message or messages that speak directly to your soul, and what doesn't speak directly to your soul, release it and let it fly. Decks I'm going to be using in this reading are the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann, the Twin Flame Shadows by Mystic Moon Oracles, the Power of Surrender cards by Judith Orloff, Angel Answers by Radley Valentine, and the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. So let's get into the overall energy of the collective. So this is just going to be the overall energy of the collective on just what is happening. I'm just feeling heavy energy. Tower moments are happening at this time. So let's just dive a little deep into that to see what's causing this. So we have the 9 of Swords. So I'm feeling the ending of a cycle is here. If you have been stuck in your connection, unable to move forward, you are being guided to release the past. There's some type of tower moment happening. Now it's going to be different for everyone. I'm getting a few messages with this card, so I'm feeling perhaps you either know or you sense that maybe your person has chosen to go in a different direction. Perhaps maybe they've gone into another relationship, or they've gotten back together with someone they were with previously. Or you just feel this connection, the energy that you've been in, is no longer serving you, because the 9 of Swords, you can see it as self-sabotage, nightmares, really just letting your ego come in with fearful stories that are just not based on facts. So a painful cycle is coming to an end, and I'm drawn to the crows above her. Crows could be around you, bringing you messages, or just really any type of bird, telling you it's time to take your freedom back, it's time to fly high, and it's time to fly free, and it's time to release this energy. So whatever is coming up to the surface for you is coming up to be felt. This could be feelings that you thought you released, or feelings that you buried deep down inside that are now coming up, because as you start working on your healing and self-love journey, you tend to have things come up, and you may relive something or may have something happen again, because now you're seeing the lesson, or you're seeing why something happened that you couldn't see before. Next is the High Priestess. So this cycle closing is really pushing you and almost forcing you to get into the High Priestess energy to align to your intuition. See how this beautiful pink light is on top of her head, going into her head, opening the crown chakra, opening the third eye chakra, to allow this high priestess energy connecting to your higher self, to your intuition, to trust that what you're feeling, because I feel maybe you're resisting this because you're being guided to let go. You're being guided to walk away, maybe even being guided to manifest a different love partner. Whatever you're being guided to do, you're just really being guided to trust that it's coming from your higher self, that what you're feeling is correct, and that it might be scary to start over, especially if you have been in the energy of wanting to be with this person for a really long time and you're starting to see that that energy just doesn't feel good anymore. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to surrender, sometimes you have to release in order to feel good, because the journey is not just about your person. It's not just about you getting together with them. It's about you. Doesn't matter if you resonate with twin flame, soulmate, you don't resonate with a label. The journey is about you. And this is about finding yourself. And that's why you're going through this energy at this time. And by aligning to your intuition, you are going to start manifesting. That's what I see, the Magician. You are going to start manifesting what it is that you desire. Because remember, your manifestations, what comes into your life, is based on the thoughts that you put your focus and attention on. So if you have been focusing on the past, if you have been focusing on the lack of something, or just focusing on things you don't want and are coming into your life now, you are going to transform out of that energy, or you're being guided to transform out of this energy with these tower moments to help you really see that you have the magic to manifest and create the life that you desire. Because you want this Two of Cups energy, this love relationship with a person. You want to be able to find someone that you can love, that loves you, a relationship that just blends perfectly together. I'm hearing the song Better Together by Luke Combs, so I'll link that song below. Some things just go better together, like good old boys and beer. I can't remember the rest of it. It's just, usually I can sing the song word for word, but because I'm channeling, I can't. But this song's coming through saying you want that person, that relationship that just goes better together. And if something isn't happening with this person you're watching the video for, I'm not saying it's never going to happen, but it may not be happening now for a reason. There are things that you need to overcome, and there's things that you need to see. And in the end, just choosing yourself and just walking towards the future by staying present and just being present is really going to help you get into hermit mode, because I just feel you may be guided to go into hermit mode, or you have been in hermit mode for a while. Going into hermit mode is like soul searching, and it's going to help you close this cycle, because the Hermit card is the number 9, and you will be able to just close out this cycle. And you see how she is surrounded by light. You're going to have things illuminated to you, and things are just going to just get easier, because it's all in your perception. If you think things are going to be hard, then they're going to be hard. If you think things are going to be easy, then they're going to be easy. So the Four of Cups shows me, don't focus on the empty cups in front, because you're missing the cup with the rainbow of abundance and blessings and new beginnings that want to come in. So this full moon in Aquarius, overall, this energy, get really connected to your higher self. If you feel your crown or third eye chakra are blocked, you can do meditations or guided meditations to help you get them open and balanced. You can find them on YouTube and Spotify. You can go on my page here on YouTube. You can look under channels. I do have channels listed that I personally listen to for meditations, or you can just find one that works for you using any type of crystal. Amethyst is good for working with the crown and the third eye, but of course always use any crystal that you are guided to use. So don't focus on the past, focus on the present. so you can manifest your future. Because who you are in the present day sets the tone for who you are going to be in the future. So let's get into the blocks, obstacles, conflicts, and challenges that may be coming up or have come up that are causing a tower moment at this time. Robotic. The first thing I'm hearing is throat chakra. So I feel a lot of you are very upset over no communication or maybe lack of communication. There's very little communication with your person. Maybe your person has gone silent, or it's been some time since the two of you have seen or spoken to each other. And I'm just hearing that you may feel that all is lost, or they could be feeling that. Or maybe you think about what it would be like to see this person, but you're afraid to see them because you don't know what you would say. And that's because sometimes when you think about speaking to a person, you can overthink it, and you can start thinking about how the conversation is going to go. And then you start having an expectation, or you start creating a narrative on how it's going to go between you and this person. And there's no way to know how the conversation is going to go because you don't know what they're going to choose to say or choose not to say, or if they're going to choose to speak to you or not. So if you're having communication issues, perhaps a throat chakra meditation or guided meditation can help you. Working with any blue crystal or any crystal that calls to you. I'm also just being shown crystal quartz or clear quartz. Any type of clear crystal could help you as well. But if communication, or the fact that your person doesn't speak to you, especially if they haven't blocked you or you have access to text them, to email them, or to message them on social media, if they're leaving you unread or seen, and they're not responding, this can definitely cause a block, because that can just cause the ego to come in with fearful stories. So if this person is not responding to you, if they're ghosting you, if they're ignoring you, that's a reflection of them. It has nothing to do with you, so you have to ask yourself, do I want to keep sending them a message? Do I want to keep looking on their social media to see what they're doing? Do I want to keep thinking about them, when it's just causing a block in the way you communicate to yourself? And it's also going to help you miss something that Spirit is trying to show you with this connection and with this block. Because it's having you hold on to the past. And when you hold on to the past, you can bring in this ruthless energy of being very resentful and very angry and very sad, and reliving the past and not being able to move forward. So what I'm really feeling is it's time to drop the past, leave it in the past where it belongs, and don't do things that don't make you feel good. So if you don't have any communication with this person, if you're not seeing them, if they're not speaking to you, if they're not responding, it's time to just drop this energy. It's time to release it, because it is causing you to be misguided on this path. And misguided is really just showing me that you are being shown that this needs to be released, but you're refusing to out of fear. And there's nothing wrong with that, because everybody goes through that. This isn't a scolding, so if this triggers you, don't get mad. This is just meant to show you that your higher self is trying to show you that you need to go this way instead of going this way. Or instead of staying stuck here, waiting for them to come back. You want to come out from the shadows. And with envious, I'm really just getting, don't be envious. If your person is with another person, don't compare yourself to the person they're with. And if you see other people in relationships, don't be envious. You have to be genuinely happy for people who are in relationships, and that includes your person. So if they have chosen to be in another relationship, to be genuinely happy for them, to wish them well, to wish them love and happiness shows you that even though they have chosen differently than you don't have any hard feelings, and you want them to be happy. Because when you truly love somebody, you want them to be happy, whether it's with you or someone else. You don't want them to be miserable because they chose to go in a different direction. Because you have to ask yourself, would I want someone to wish that on me? And of course the answer is no. So with excuses, I feel you know that there's things that need to change, there's shifts that need to be done, there's things that need to be surrendered, let go of, and released that is going to help you find the freedom. So don't make excuses anymore. It's time to take some type of action. That's what these tower moments, or this tower moment you're going through, is teaching you. So let's get you some guidance. So this is going to be guidance advice, what you need to know, and any action steps you may be guided to take, either with your person, your love connection, or just your personal journey of self-love and healing. So the first thing is surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. So you deserve success, love, and abundance, and if you feel that you don't, then it's going to be very difficult for you to manifest things that you want, because when you don't believe you're worthy, if you don't believe it's possible, it's going to be very hard to let it in because you're blocking it from coming in. So you want to be able to communicate clearly, not just to the universe, but to yourself. When you can communicate clearly to yourself, when you can communicate to the universe, and say what you want, you will be able to surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So just remember that when you surrender to prayer, your prayers will be heard and the answers will come. Then they may not come how and when you envision, so you always want to be open to how the answers are going to come. But they're going to come, and they're going to give you the clarity and the guidance you need to be able to manifest romance and love into your life. Because what needs to be surrendered is for you to surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power than playing it small. So what Spirit is telling you is take your power back. Don't let this person or this love connection take your power away where you feel stuck, where you feel helpless, where you feel dependent on them. Don't look in them for what you need. Look inside yourself, because what you need is within. And a year from now, things will be different. Things are going to be very different in your life. Things that have been challenging right now will not be challenging in the future, because as you start to work on yourself, as you start to communicate clearly, what is going to happen is you're going to start manifesting abundance. And manifesting abundance and everything that is meant for you is going to come in perfect timing. So at the moment, just surrender to inner peace. And by surrendering to inner peace, you will cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So when you have inner peace, when you just go with the flow, when you trust, when you move forward, when you stay present, you put out that energy into the universe, and it gets mirrored back to you, because whatever you put out into the universe comes back to you. It's karma. So just surrender to inner peace, surrender to prayer, and trust that what is meant to happen for you in love is going to happen. But it's a matter of you believing and allowing and accepting what is meant for you. So I'm going to close out this reading with what this tower moment or tower moments may bring you in the future. So this will be very similar to possible future energy that I do in my readings. So what may these tower moments bring you? Now, this is just potential, possible future energy, because energy does change daily, and it is going to depend on if you do your work. follow your guidance and what free will decisions you make and what free will decisions your person makes. Because energy does change daily. So this Tower moment that the full moon in Aquarius is bringing, it's bringing the 8 of Voices. So the Voices in this deck is the Swords. So the 8 of Swords is bound in fear. So what has kept you bound in fear, kept you stuck, is going to be illuminated to you. And what it's going to show you with the Star, that anything is possible if you believe. So you are going to be guided to make a wish to free yourself from what keeps you stuck. The 2 of Voices, which is the 2 of Swords, is telling you to remove the blindfold, to see this connection, this person, your love life, exactly as it is. Don't think about what it could be or what it used to be. See it as it currently is. Because when you do that, the 3 of Materials, which is the 3 of Pentacles, you will see that you need to work with yourself. Because the 3 of Pentacles is very similar to collaboration. You will work with your higher self, with your spirit team, to work on releasing what is keeping you in that 8 of Swords energy. The Emperor shows me that you will embrace your divine masculine energy if you're a divine feminine. But I also feel by you working on yourself, divine feminine, you're going to inspire your masculine to do the same. Because the Ace of Voices, the Ace of Swords shows me there's wisdom, that you're going to see why things happened the way they did in this connection. And Aces, I see a solo energy, so I do see a solo journey for a lot of you before love comes in. Because I feel there's some type of soul searching that needs to happen. Because the Ace of Inspiration, which is the Ace of Wands, shows me before this love offer, this person can come in, whether it's a person from the past or a brand new person. And for some of you, it's going to be both. Justice has to occur. So justice has to occur. A karmic cycle that you are currently at the end of has to come to an end. Justice is number 11. 11 is the number of new beginnings. It's also Libra energy. So if you're dealing with a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this could be a special message. But it could just represent that you need to bring some balance into your life to close this cycle. So the Knight of Inspiration, the Knight of Wands, can have you move forward, moving freely towards your new beginning. And the World Cosmos shows me that you can manifest a new beginning, have this shift come in that brings you this new beginning and just gets the world turning in your favor, because it's all in your perception on the direction you want to go. So the Ace of Emotions, which is the Ace of Cups, your ultimate goal is to have this Ace of Cups energy, the 2 of Cups energy, with a love partner. But the key is you have to take that first step forward with the Fool. You have to have that activation to move forward. And if you're stuck, if you're afraid to move forward, because if you're afraid, if you walk away or you choose to go in a new direction, you may not find your person, especially if they're a little behind you on the journey. If they're meant to catch up with you, they will. So the Muse of Inspiration is just telling you to use this connection as your muse to inspire you, to take your power back, to use the full moon in Aquarius energy to really just illuminate to you what needs to be released, what needs to be let go of, and what needs to be surrendered. So this Tower moment or Tower moments can bring you the powerful shift you need to move forward in love. I do hope this reading has brought you clarity and guidance on what the full moon in Aquarius energy is bringing to the collective in love. If this resonated, if you like this video, drop a comment below, smash that like button. Please make sure to share this with anyone who you feel would like to hear the messages in this reading. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. Make sure you have the bell notification set so you can be notified when I post a new video. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, And if you're interested in booking a guidance reading or a session with me, the link to book is listed below. Have a magical full moon. Love and light.